Thanks for the welcome back to Destination B, and back at you, pal. Thanks for the raid earlier. It seems all my alerts are back in action except the raid alert. And again, I'm still suspicious that it's Twitch trying its own integrated stuff to, that's interfering. But, yeah, we're back in the lands between. Decided to go back to this old getup. I feel like this getup suits us best. But we were in the middle of the third Altus Plateau expedition, as I called it, and I had opted to follow the main avenue into the capital region once again to kind of illustrate its you know, grandeur. You know, this whole avenue here is just like an amazing feat of architecture and splendor. And I also kind of find it interesting that, you know, it does this whole big zigzag move here to go into the main gates, as opposed to just being something that flows from the center of town out right through into the beyond, right? I suppose that's neither here nor there. I see them here, I see them there, I see them rascals everywhere. Oh yeah, and I meant to check out this Everjail last time, and I had forgotten to. So let's more or less resume the Altus Plateau third expedition from its origin and retrace what way we might have gone instead. We spent a substantial amount of time looking at the Great Lift of Dectus. I'm running with the idea that the superstructure we see, the columns and statuary and everything, is newer construction than the base and the lift itself, which is much older. Just as in this little microcosm of that example here, this roadway here is older than this pedestal and statue is. And not just by a little. Like, we're talking this stuff, the road itself was built during the period of the Eternal Empire, which was very likely experiencing its peak while the dragon culture was still happening in Farum Azula. But yeah, let's. Oh, we gotta go downhill on this side first. There's an Everjail over here that I have yet to attempt. I don't think it's gonna be anything necessarily too rough. It's probably one of the examples of, you know, the most egregious copy-paste boss in the whole game, really. Some argument might be made for the Godskin apostles and nobles, but those are just kind of like an enemy type, almost. Hey, well thank you, Sage, and welcome back, by the way. Ooh, okay. We have revenants and these little fellas, vulgar militiamen defending the spot. Vulgar militiamen we know to be most often associated with the beast clergy. Interesting that that revenant is there. It's the only revenant I've encountered, I think, on the Altus Plateau. I might be wrong about that. There's one other area I think that we might go look to confirm whether or not those are Revenant enemies in there. But here's an Everjail, and it's locked up tight by stone sword keys. We only need one. Golden Lineage Everjail. Alright, let's see who they got locked up. Now, I guess we could talk about Everjails a little bit. These are, like, legitimately meant to be structures that contain actual beings. Where are you going, pal? For instance, let's go over the ones we have seen so far. The Royal Grave Everjail. I forget who was contained therein. This Everjail contained... Or was it that one? Yeah, it had to have been. Or was it another one? Shoot. I don't know nothing about nothing. Oh, here we go. The Malefactor's Everjail contained a defector from the Fire Monks who was imprisoned here, presumably by Fire Monks who caught up to him. He stole an incantation of great power from the Fire Monks, who basically look after the giant who looks after the Flame of Ruin. And we still have that incantation. The Flame of the Fell God. It's a very powerful one, too. It requires 41 faith to use. This legendary incantation is one of several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Hold on, I have to sneeze. It's Gumi. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats toward enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arganthy, the chief guardian of flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adon. The fell god still lurks within the fire giants. So yeah, you had your guy Adon. He stole it from apparently Arganthy, and stole away to Liurnia, and was caught up to, I believe, by fire monks, who then imprisoned him here on the spot instead of dragging him back. The alternative is he was caught by, I don't know, Liurnian forces and imprisoned. And then the fire monks are just like on his trail but don't know where he is, but there's also a big obvious Everjail. So I'm thinking the fire monks did the work. And it also makes me think that Everjails are something that can be, you know, constructed. And not just existing ancient structures that could be, you know, used. So we also have the Stormhill Everjail, which contained a Crucible Knight, I believe. Don't know why he would be imprisoned. Here we have the Forlorn Hound Everjail, which contained a traitor, as described by Blythe, of a Bloodhound Knight, who we killed together. This Everjail contained a member of the Zaymor, a tribe who live in the mountaintops of the giants, who are like ice elemental people, kinda. Don't know why he would have been imprisoned down there. Cuckoo's Everjail. This must have been like a Knight of the Cuckoo. Don't remember what was in here. But anyway, we're approaching one that contains, well, we'll see, won't we? But it looks like if you know what you're doing, with a few bricks and some masonry and a bunch of these gravity worms, you could set up an Everjail of your own. Tom Bomb, thanks for the hydrate. You caught me right as I was entering an Everjail, so give me a second. I got some fighting to do. And look, it's basically Godric, but instead it's Godfroy the Grafted. No damage. Oh shit. So we have Godfroy the Grafted. Now, Godfrey the Grafted just reuses the Godric model in-game, I believe. But, he's actually another member of the Golden Lineage who was imprisoned here after he participated in the Shattering. Excuse me. Now, there's something notable that Godfrey did that I'm not recalling in the moment right now. But what's more important is that we recognize our good pal Tom Bomb. Thanks for coming in, buddy. We give him the shouty. How was your stream? And we're also going to shout out our pal Sage, who's been here since the intro screen. Now let's look at that talisman we got. Yeah, it was definitely quiet for the majority of my stream with the youngin earlier tonight. Mega Man Tron. I should play more Mega Man games, shouldn't I? I spent my budget though. I can't really justify getting, say, the Battle Network series right now, but also at the same time I'm talking shit. I have the entire Mega Man collection, Mega Man X collection, Mega Man 11. Like, I could be playing some serious Mega Man stuff. Alright, so here's what we got from this dude. A legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Godfrey, who is Godfroy's father, I believe. Raises charge attack of sorceries, incantations, and skills. Ooh, cool. I mean, I do enjoy my charge attacks. Godfrey was a ferocious warrior. When he vowed to become a lord, he took the beast regent Sarash upon his back to suppress the ceaseless lust for battle that raged within him. Oh, hey, ghastly ectoplasm. Welcome in. Ectoplasma. How have you been? Everybody has, like, the same color names tonight. Like, somebody comes in, and then the next person who comes in invariably has the same name color. Alright, yeah, in this talisman we can see, clearly, Godfrey and the lion, Sarash, on his back. Important to note that, and I'll go ahead and make this a little bigger so we can have a look-see. Whoop. There we go. So we could see the lion Sarash, right? On his back, holding on. Hey, Snowmaru, thanks for the lurk. Let's get you a shouty, too. And never be shy about coming out of lurk and saying yo, and then immediately diving back into Lurksville. Cool with it. But yeah, we can see that the lion is wearing a crown. Its hand, that is to say hand rather than paw, there are fingers there by the look of it, has like a gauntlet on it. Like, we know Sarash to have been a lord of beasts, you know. Of the beastmen, rather. And we know that they wore armor and had weapons and all the rest. trying to remember what piece of what piece of information talks about what Godefroy was up to. As opposed to Godfrey, this was Godefroy, the Grafted. So, as it turns out, also Godric the Grafted wasn't the only person doing grafting. Also, how many runes do we have? Well, we almost have enough to level. How you doing, Andy? I mean, Paul. It's your friend Andy Atreides. Well, alright then. How you doing tonight? I thought the scions were evidence enough of that. Of which thing? A designation B. I got streamer brain, so the use of indefinite articles makes me immediately forget everything I was thinking for the past 10 minutes. The grafted scions? Oh, you mean like the spiders? True, but it's also heavily implied that most of the spiders were working for Godric. Most notably, the grafted scion we meet when we first start the game, right? Most people take it to mean that, you know, Godric, who's stationed here and has a base of grafting operations, dispatched a spider to just right here. I mean, it's literally just right here, just across the straits from Stormvale, knowing that Tarnished reappear here and make their way to the lands between, but he set up a spider here to capture them because apparently it requires the Tarnished to do grafting with. Like, you can't do grafting with like, you know, say you killed a bunch of these nobles out here, or even soldiers out here, and took their body parts for grafting. I guess it wouldn't work, is the idea, is it needs to be the Tarnished. But yeah, it's definitely the only other demigod we hear about engaging in the, what's it described? It's not even described as blasphemous, or depraved, I believe it's referred to. It's not like against the rules per se, it's not blasphemous or heretical, but it is depraved, I believe, is the verbiage they use. But here we are in the Altus Plateau, and we can see the battlements from a defensive position set up in the direction of not the Great Lift, right? There's no defensive positions necessarily right next to the Great Lift. They're more guarding this valley here, which leads down to this lake where the Perfumer's ruins are. And all the hearse carriages that are all piled up here. And that's another thing, I don't really know what the heck the point of them are. Uh-oh, hold on. We've been spotted. Oh shit, we have been. Alright, hold on. Let's get ready to do some battle. Ooh, use a spicy one too. Come on. Do an attack. Oh shit. Oh, okay, it kind of worked. But aside from that distraction, this defensive position seems to be set up against Liurnia, is the short answer. Even though Mount Gelmir is clearly visible right here, there isn't really an inroad from there. Let's talk about the defensive positions over here. Last time I also spent some time talking about these Crucible statues, which I find to be extremely interesting. These new Breath of the Wild enemies look wild. I did update the stream. It should be updated if you refresh. At least it's supposed to be. Yeah. Here we have another camp. It's not really a defensive position, more so a camp. I don't really know what the purpose of this camp would be. Suffice to say, it's been overrun by the Misbegotten. I don't remember there being any, like, real spectacular items to be found here. Not going nowhere, buddy. But it is interesting that they are here. And that there is a full-blown patrol over here. But yeah, this is more of a camp, not really a defensive position. Could be here to overlook the jail? Ooh, and in fact we do have some Misbegotten up here praying in the direction of the jail. Sorry, guys. Now, are they praying at the jail? Are they praying at the minor Erd tree? Or are they praying to some position beyond? There's the Church of Vows in this direction, but why would the Misbegotten care about that? But at the same time, why would they care about a jerk who's grafting? Hey, my raid notification actually worked this time. Sweet, it seems like everything's back in action. Serious Dave. My dear friend. Jackrabbit. Welcome in. There's that big shout for a serious day. Were you guys tarking it? Were you tarking it tonight? Was it all about the tarkin? But thanks for the raid, buddy. We're just doing the Elden lore thing. Still. Indeed. Let's see. Oh shit, pressed the wrong goddamn button. Ugh. Woo! That was a smooth dodge. I don't care what anyone says. Ow, that was not a smooth dodge. Not you. Oops. Damn it. I'm not used to my spell casting being on my right trigger. There we go. That's right. The ethereal always whooshes in these here parts. But yeah, welcome in, gang. We're on the third Altus Plateau expedition. Earlier in the night, we were playing Breath of the Wild with my kiddo, but her bedtime came around. So we'll play some more of that tomorrow, probably. Thinking about running a rando in the morning. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure y'all tune in for that. It'll be about, let's see, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, like 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I don't know why I'm talking like this. But okay. So yeah, we were talking about how the Altus Plateau is set up in a defensive posture against the forces of the rest of the lands between, essentially. This enemy fortification hard point here And I refer to it as such as more so than a camp because of how extensive it is and the fact that it does form a defensive line as opposed to just being an encircled encampment. That guy is called a pumpkin head, and I'm going to leave him alone. I always feel bad killing those guys. We gotta be kind of careful. The enemy density here is pretty okay. And we pretty sure we have enough runes to level. Alright, that was not the direction of the enemy at all, by the way. Yeah, smoke those dudes. These are soldiers of Landel, the capital city. Their heraldry clearly visible everywhere. Their ballistas ready to rock, ready to destroy us if we wanted to. And the main reason I'm killing all these guys is to make it safe to get a little bit closer to these objects, the mortuary carriages, or hearses, as I like to refer to them, since they, you know, are allegedly traveling crypts, right? Stuck. Now these are seen usually being towed by trolls. Is that one not open? I guess I never opened this one. Great Shield Talisman. I'm beginning to think maybe I didn't open that other one either. Oh no, I did open this one for sure. Okay. Well, let's have a look at that. Happy days. I didn't expect to actually find anything here since I had already looted it. The Knights of Landel once modeled themselves after the Tree Sentinels. Their purpose is to protect that which deserves protection, and thus the shield always comes before the sword. These guys are all about their shield tech, and it is frustrating to deal with. An alternative reason for this defensive position being here is, besides its access, quote-unquote, to Liurnia, there is the seething river here, which presents another inroad into Mount Gelmir. But we're going to continue to poke around the Altus Plateau, the greater Altus Plateau, I guess we could say. Bonk. Alright. Interestingly, out behind the main camp is another camp. Or the main defensive line is a camp reserved for a different type of soldier altogether. They work for Landel, sure, but they aren't your average trooper. They're omen that have been equipped and set loose to support the Landel forces in their defenses. Being hulking, giant, brutish creatures, they are capable of doing some serious destruction on the battlefield. Now, the omen are normally shunned. Why would they be out here, right? Or in other places we've seen them out in the world, thus armed. Well, there's an answer for that. But we're gonna see what one of their weapons says. I believe we have a big bent axe of theirs. Here we go. Warped axe. Excuse me. Oversized, double-headed axe with a bizarre, almost melted appearance. Brute strength is the only thing required to wield this weapon, which appears to have taken quite the beating itself. Alright, that didn't really give us too much info on the omen, but we got this from an omen. And it is known that the omen... here's an omen cleaver. Carry these large weapons that are also, like, not fit for regular usage by anybody else. Let's look at the Omen Cleaver. Heavy-bladed curved sword of colossal size, awarded to Omen as a tool of war. This weapon is made to take advantage of brute strength. The pattern etched upon the blade is a remnant of deteriorative malediction. Indeed, when bestowing a weapon, preparations must be made for taking it away. Oh, so this is like a curse put on the blade that they can light up and make it drop the blade whenever they want it to. That's interesting. It's deteriorative malediction. Perhaps they mean something that just makes the blade fall apart eventually. Oh, I've been running around with my screen huge, talking about, ever since we talked about Godfrey stuff. Nobody said nothing. I do that from time to time. It's okay, though. Got a real good look at that Omen Cleaver, that's for sure. Alright. Well, now that I feel completely silly. Oh, here we can see, this Omen here is actually carrying a warped axe. He has a chain embedded in him. So yeah, they're basically used as shock troopers. They're not allowed to hang out with everybody else, of course. All the same. So we can see how there's like a second-class citizen type situation happening, which is all too frequent an occurrence with the Golden Order, which is one of the reasons I beef with them, because they make no effort to include. In fact, they only make efforts to exclude, it seems like. But I'll leave those Omen alone. Did something just die? Tell you what, I need to spend these runes before I forget to. Guess we'll just keep on clicking that intelligence stat up. Don't really have any reason to raise much of anything else. We're at the point now where we can take more than one hit in a battle and survive, especially if we've eaten our crab. Okay. So I guess we shall proceed up the hill. Maybe we talk to this ghost here. I don't recall speaking to this ghost, but it certainly wouldn't help, or wouldn't hurt, learning a thing or two from it. Appears to be praying to the Erd Tree. O Erd Tree, great Erd Tree. The Golden Order itself, unwavering, stretched to the sky. Confer your guidance to our Elden Lord to put this weary world to rights. Yep, praying to the Erd Tree, alright. The devotion that the faithful have for the Erd Tree is impressive. I don't cotton to it, personally. The Golden Order I find to be, doing the exclusion thing a little too hard, as much as it does feature inclusion in how you know, it absorbed Liurnia and the dragons. I might occasionally get... something died nearby. Gave me some focus points. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah. That's the area I kind of wanted to check out. Let's go down the hill real fast. There's a tunnel that leads to an area where I discovered an amber star shard or something like that. And I wanted to recall what enemy type was in there. Head ahead. Precious item ahead. Be wary of message. Try a message and then behold, message. Sacrificial but oh, that's right, it's land octopus. Had to turn on the lantern. It's a wee bit dark. Sacrificial bud. And here we have a statue. I believe this is a statue of Miquella and Melania. We can tell this because the larger figure is that of a woman with a missing right arm. The smaller figure is that of a child. We know Miquella was born with the Scarlet Rot, and we know Miquella was born with eternal youth. Why there was an amber star shard right here is a little bit beyond me. But yeah, definitely a statue of Miquella and Melania. I think I was flip-flopping their names during that explanation also. It's Miquella, or excuse me, Melania, who has the missing arm, and Miquella, who has eternal youth. And the item that was there is a key item, I believe. Yes. Amber Starlight. An ephemeral sliver that gives off a pale amber glow. What remains of a passing flash of starlight. If the stars command our fates, then amber-hued stars must command the fate of gods. Such is the belief that inspired the use of these shards to prepare a most special draft. Cannot be consumed by mere humans. So, let's compare it to the other one, Starlight Shards. A prized item that was once used in the Eternal City as an ingredient in intoxicating drafts. So you use these in part of the creation of puppet spells, which are another type of summon, which involve basically usurping somebody's fate and bending it to your own will. But the amber ones are the kind you need to make this a similar type of arrangement for gods. I'm not sure how much use that item's going to have to me if it because I think the side quest that involved it most commonly is the one where Selvius is like, hey, this is what puppets are all about, and you learn about puppets and you make a couple using regular Starlight drafts against Nefeli Lu and I think another person. But we're not going through all that with him since he is now deceased. Probably a puppet himself. But he wanted to make one to basically turn Ronnie into his puppet. but we did not pursue that quest line. Hello, fellow rider, katana wielder. Katanas are very popular in this game. This is the second church of America. I'm sure I've been there, but I don't remember what we got from it. Besides, you know, the regular. They were sure looking at it, though. I think this is the hero's tomb up there? Yeah. Yeah, I spent a bunch of time watching Hawkshaw videos since last session. Trying to get up on the lore through their channel. And one video in particular talked about Morgoth. You know, the veiled king of... the veiled monarch, I should say, of Leyndell. A.k.a. Margit the Fell Omen. And how it came to be that he was released from captivity and came to command the defenses of Leyndell. This guy plays lovely music.
Oh, hey, terribly sorry. I didn't realise you came back.
That's okay. Yeah, I didn't think he had anything I wanted necessarily.
Nothing that suits you.
Nope. Alright. So... here's something curious, right? We have this whole bridge here. It spanned across this depression, which now hosts a minor Erdtree. How'd you guys get stuck here? Golden arrows. That was scary. What's you meowing at me, you cat? Get out of here. Alright, we're deep down in the, well, Worm Valley, I guess, for lack of a better word for it. Now, this is called the Woodfolk Ruins over... okay, right over there. They hit us with Death Blight, which is interesting in its own right. You can hear them hacking and wheezing throughout the woods. Golden sunflowers. And we're at the base of the minor Erdtree itself. Ooh, did we ever activate this guy? I think we might have. I don't know if you need to be off the horse to activate it. Yeah, pretty sure we activated it since we're not seeing anything here. So, what is it called again? The wood folk. So are these like worm-faced people what remain of the wood folk? Oh, there's another one. Oh no, that was the same one. I just didn't. I was seeing another health meter, I guess. So dark right now, though. I'm also kind of thinking there should be a basement I never found. Probably not. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at this one right here, but I'm pretty sure I thoroughly explored this during the second Altus Plateau expedition. Ow. I mean, alright. Hey, Faust. Hey, nah, no worries. Lurking is where it's at, pal. I appreciate you for being here. Ooh. Ow. Ow. That's some range on that. Oh. Oh, it's going, though. We'll get the lore did. Also, here's the basement. I'm wondering if, oh, I never did come down here. Sweet. Yeah, you're Bruce. What do you want? The Wrath of Gold. Incantation. Produces a golden shockwave that knocks back nearby foes. Incantation was discovered when the Elden Ring was shattered, and it was feared a sign of the Erdtree's wrath. Interesting. Alright, well that's cool. Down with that. Did we ever? No, we didn't, did we? Shoot. I don't want to do that. Writhe Blood Ruins. I'll tell you what. Let's pop onto the Road of Iniquity. Well, I don't remember this. Is that opened? I think it's opened. I mean, no reason not to go ham, though, right? Am I right? Am I right? Well, it's probably nothing. He just took that like a champ. Jeez. Yeah, I've opened it. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, bad move. Oop, that's not the proper medicine. Jesus. Wrong one, but alright. Totally mutilated that crew. And sure enough, yeah, I've already heisted this guy. I don't remember it at all. But we are approaching Writhe Blood Ruins all the same. My aim is terrible. There we go. So this place has a bunch of those blood dogs. Come on, doggy. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, I'm in trouble. There we go. Now we're fine. We're fine. There's some bloody heap piles. Pretty sure I will have been down here. Yep, sure have. A lot more obvious to find than the other one. Yeah, so the Writhe Blood ruins, anyway. That's right, there's a big blood chunk pustule happening here. Let's see, we can light up Garmir's Fury. That handles those pretty good. Oh, well. Be purified in flame. I guess that's a good source of beast blood anyway. What's that sound? Is it this? Oh, there's one. Here, doggy. Come on, little doggy. There you go. Oh, I think I'm just hearing the things down there. Okay. So yeah, this place appears as if, well, clearly it's under the influence of the Lord of Blood, more or less, so to speak. And perhaps these, these ruins that are inhabited by, the Lord of the Blood and its minions. These might represent footholds they're trying to establish so that they could be ready once the time has come to establish their dynasty. Here's another carriage. Why the carriages, though? It's so mysterious to me. Alright, well, we'll go back. Beyond here is Gelmir. Like, I thought he was cool. Yeah, beyond there is Gelmir. And, we've been all up in that business. That was a threefer. Okay. What's that castle called? Shaded Castle. I guess shaded because it's beneath the shadow of Mount Gelmir and the Altus Plateau. Here we have another abandoned carriage. Surely nothing special in it. Nope. There's a pumpkin head over here, who is by a gravestone of some sort. Now, these pumpkinhead dudes are known to be former gladiators, impressed into service. Probably also by Morgott, who also released the Horn-Cut Omens. And and armed them. Let's see, here's a graveyard. Or giant tombstones. Oh. I'm bad at torch guys. Now we could justify the heal. Oh, looky. I've already killed that one, I guess. Okay. I'm sure we got a shitload of golden rune ones by now. I very rarely skip them. That's where the grace site was, under the bridge. And up we go. Hey guys. Those guys are especially dangerous. Here we have what looks to be another lookout post. And we are covered in blood. And we are approaching again the windmill villages. Now we can refresh ourselves by recalling that the windmill village is populated by the dancing mad women. Here's one now. Oh, rally around the forces, huh? Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Go right ahead. Not too long though, okay? Love you. Okay. Love you. Good night. So yeah, they definitely fought fiercely with a variety of weapons, but I don't know. I kind of feel myself running out of steam, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Right, so this road then leads back up to the bridge, and we got a couple of windmill pastures, in addition to Dominula, the windmill village itself. I believe I'd explored them thoroughly in the past. This one, however, is overrun with the misbegotten, which is interesting. Let's see what's going on here. We got dogs, we got misbegotten. Hey, no. You stay over there. I'm just looking. Alright? Oh, Lord, he coming. Alright, those commoners, or nobles or whatever, look like they're being held hostage. And there's doggos in addition to the misbegotten, but we've seen them working together before. The doggos and the misbegotten seem to have come to an accord. Also, I guess I really didn't explore this area very thoroughly. There's an item right there. I was wondering because I didn't remember the misbegotten going to work here. What's he chopping? Ow. Raw meat dumpling. Alright, y'all. You're free. Let there be life. Well, let's see what lies at the other one. Hey, local teachers. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge you there. I just saw Faust. What's the matter with me? I can't read chat. Have I already talked to Goldmask? Yes, Goldmask is no longer on the bridge here. Goldmask is way over here now. And we already did the regression, law of regression spell thing where we told Goldmask about Radigan. There's a lot of stuff that's just basically waiting on us to kill Morgott. I just want to make sure I've got everything kind of caught up before going to Morgott. I'm almost getting to the point where I think we're probably strong enough. I'm definitely taking my time. So once again we have the dancing ladies having a good old time. Looks like they just did some murdering. This is, I believe, where we found the blue noble's hood we're wearing right now. Time to have us some fun. Oops. Lost the target. Missed. Whack. Simple enough. But yeah. Oh, look, they're still alive. Are these the explodey ones? Oh, they are. That one's really trying its best. That's a really cool explosion effect. I like how the entire pile of bodies gets up and attacks. That's kind of crazy. Like goes to show you that, you know, with the Rune of Death being sealed away, there are some freaky deaky consequences. This bog here appears to be where they toss the bodies later. There's blood roses here, which I guess stands to reason if they're just depositing bodies here. What the hey? Oh no, my kid just texted me like crazy. Ah, right. There was this very powerful sorcerer also overlooking this area, wasn't there? A battle mage here? I think he was using Haima sorcery too. Like this. Yeah. Boom. Oh no, here he is. Here he is. Hold on, let's try out this guy. I don't think we can actually upgrade this, but it should make the sorcery scaling really, really strong for gravity spells. That seemed not noticeably different than any of the other ones. Uh-oh. Didn't expect armor. Yeah, you get his battle mage robes. Not really sure why he would be here, though, right? I don't think I established why he would be here. Death ahead. It's not that tough, gang. Huh. Alright, yeah, that's down where all those nobles were digging about. Wow, there's 2 golden runes just right here. I mean, I suppose there's something I want to check out right over there. I think that's too high to jump down. This should be fine. Alright, I'm kind of backtracking a little bit, but I realized that there might be a way for us to jump on top of a thing. Also, not too sure if I've actually been down in this little crevasse. I think we're gonna have to check it out, but first... Yes. Alright, we'll kinda know. Oh, here we go. Stimulating boluses. Well then, never mind. That wasn't too cool. Let's go ahead and take this air current down below, where there might be something interesting. We got this guy and some slugs. Oh, hold on. I'm wielding the wrong staff. The staff cannot be strengthened in any way. That seems weird to me. Because I feel like I was doing just as much gravity damage with this staff. Ow. Camera angle got really fixed on that slug and I couldn't tell what the hell. Couldn't tell what the hell. Speaking of telling what the hell, there doesn't seem to be too much really with this little enclosure besides that single worm face guy and his sluggy retinue. Yeah, shoot. I figured this would have been a little bit cooler. A little bit of something for my trouble. A little fiber for my fabric. But I guess it represents this kind of shortcut up the side here. Really. Gotta love it. There's a pack of hounds up here, but they're like not. They're like the ugly hounds, but not like bloody hounds. Oh yeah, see, here we go. Okay, so I guess from here we're like following the track of the Mount Gelmir forces as they advanced on Landell. In what is admittedly a pretty big gambit, right? To just openly and so boldly approach the capital. It was quite a host, according to the videos in question. The cutscenes they showed for the announcement of the game feature images from that battle. And you know, next time I do a lore session, I'll probably have those videos queued up to where we can watch them and see what we can see. Let's see, there's a big white wolf up here. We might be in artillery range, I'm not sure. Surprise! Alright, keep your eyes toward the skies. Hopefully we don't get catapulted. Let's see, here's some siege equipment broken and destroyed. Being dug at. Four-toed fowlfoot? What is that? There's silver pickled and gold pickled. It's not a consumable? Is it a key item? No, it wouldn't be a key item, would it? Maybe it's an ingredient? Oh, it's an ingredient. Ah, I see. Okay, it's just a basic foot for making the other ones. For pickling. I got all excited. Like, ooh, this is a whole new thing. Alright, I've come up this way before, ages ago, during the second expedition. It's a shadowy, foresty road, and there was like a major trap here. And by major, it was like, there's like a regular enemy who's like kind of cowering in a corner, and it's like meant to be bait, right? And you hit it, and when you hit it, it transforms into a big-ass lion. And then you're like, oh shit. Also, this archery guardian came way up the hill. They normally don't range this far from minor Erdtrees. There's a crypt here. I wonder if I've been to it. About to find out. Also looks like, yeah, that lion enemy stays dead. Thank goodness. These guys are hard. Seems like they got all these working crews digging away for salvage, or who knows what else from these siege engines. And I'm using the word siege engine to describe just catapults and stuff in general, too. Let's go down to this crypt. I'm not too certain I poked around here. Looks like I hadn't. I can see the runes are glowing from here. Look at these red flowers. And the fact that those other flowers are opening up and dropping poison. These flowers would undoubtedly be of extreme interest to the perfumers of Landell. Okay. But there are no perfumers in sight. Also, these crypts, what's their story? They have to predate the Golden Order and the Erd Tree. They have to, because people aren't buried like this anymore. And in fact, we can still see, it's not like they're filled with cremated remains or anything like that. There's just a dead guy in there. We can see him in their very long necks. But yeah, I should recommend this place to the perfumers. But yeah, here we are right up against the outer walls of Landell. Of course, way off in the corners, we find a Trina's lily. Sometimes it's a Michaela's lily. Seems to be our ultimate consolation prize for going certain directions. Up there, we fought the ancient dragon Landsax, who was also the dragon who would take the form of a priestess, and participate along with the Golden Order's dragon cult. Alright. Very thundery up here. And yes, a hero's tomb, which I guess we should investigate. This tomb was guarded by a Black Knife assassin. A very powerful one. If it wasn't for Hank and Larry, I never would have beat her. But we came away with an actual Black Knife of our own. This is so crazy to me. An emaciated figure being held by a person completely enshrouded in robes. I do not understand this at all. But what I do understand is this is a hero's tomb, and it appears to have technology that dates to the Eternal Empire. Ah, yes. Well, here we are. The Sainted Hero's Grave. Alright. I'll take it. I guess we might as well have a rest. Almost near another level, even. Well, it's like the same architecture as like Root Tree Catacombs, but we do know that Root Tree Catacombs were built. The fuck are you? Is that a revenant? What are you? Yeah, that's a revenant. I don't understand what these creatures are, but they have 6 limbs. Oh shit! Oh, god damn it. I hate the stone sword key message. Crimson Seed Talisman? I thought I already had one of those. Oh no, I had an Amber Medallion. Boosts HP restoration from Flask of Crimson Tears. Don't really need to worry about that too much. What was a Revenant doing in there? I don't really understand the Revenants very much either. Their spellcasting shares the same characteristics as the spellcasting that omens do. And specifically only the omens that are down in the Shunning Grounds. That is to say, omens who are born of royal lineage. But yeah, look at that. See this brownish flame, brownish yellow? Indeed. So, this isn't one of those heroes' tombs that has the ding-dang chariots rolling around. W, you have to stop, dude. Whoa, what was that? But it does have the light of Rosas happening here. Some kind of holy flashlight. So that means we're going to encounter enemies that are like black shadows. And we will have to attract them into the light. Which is indeed the symbol of the Erd tree. I guess we could drop down from there into there. Okay, but also here's a damn Revenant King. Okay, these are dangerous creatures. We're gonna wanna be ready. Alright, good. It wasn't too powerful a one. Ghost Glovewort 4. Grave Glovewort 5. Alright, fine. We'll drop in, I suppose. Oh no. Oh, that was foolish of me. First off here. Yeah, so this is the... see, here's one of these enemies, and you'll see that we are unable to harm it. That is, until... it gets in the light of Rosas here. Rosas. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of the item that recharges our FP for getting kills, because it doesn't recharge enough. Like, I'd have to kill like 40, 50 enemies. So, what shall we put on instead? Why not the Godfrey icon? I do like my charged spells. More shadowy enemies from a shadowy planet. There's another light of the spot, Rosis. Revenants down there. Alright, let's get this imp to follow us to the other light, I guess. You're awfully fast, little fella. But not fast enough. Too bad the other one didn't come too. He almost did. No, none of that fire pot business. Come on now. Thank you. I suppose you're just supposed to charge in there and cheese them into the other spot, but as you can tell, there's a revenant down here, and he would have made things a little difficult. Grave Violet. Now the revenants are like, they're special, right? They're almost like living in death, but not quite. But why do they have omen spell casting? This place is full of the Grave Violet, by the way. I like how it's just a flashlight. Don't trust these places one little tiny bit. Whoa, you got a big mushroom for a shield. That's cool. There's gonna be one of these Revenant Kings in here, isn't there? Langdell Soldier Ashes. Alright. That scared me. Alright. Perfecto. No damage. Well, guess we gotta crank this open. Oh my, that was a serious door. Guess we'll take a drink. Alright. Are all these guys shaded too? No. Come on, guys. Woo! Made it. Wary of left. You said it. Damn revenants. there he is. Got creepy faces. Alright, this needs a stone sword key. Should still have plenty. Alright, hopefully something actually useful's in here. Once again with the gosh darn stone sword key message. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +1. Glovewort 5. Man, we're getting... I mean, like, this would have been really good resources to have a little bit earlier, but it's still plenty good. So, definitely the Revenants have this place. Didn't expect here again. Then turn back. Oh, this is where the floor gave out. Right? Yeah. Although... this just leads back there. Yeah, okay, fine. Oh, wait. No. The guillotines. Yeah. I forgot about that. Oh! I thought I saw it come down already. It was the other one. I literally blinked. Well, shit. That kind of puts our runes in a precarious position, then, doesn't it? Oops, didn't mean to sit there. Oh, shit. We did a slow-ass dungeon crawl for that. Let's do a faster one, I guess. I do jump attack, not you. Ah, there he is. Tell you what. Okay. I love how they can... like, you saw that, right? Like, how he switched direction midair. Alright, you guys, come over here. Please. Dookie? Oh. Man, oh man. I was trying to do my damn sword swing so hard. Fuck. Missed. Jesus, that was the fight of my life just now. I used 3 heals during that. Alright. There's my runes. Yep. Oh, great. There we go. Give me them runes back. What's up, Sage? Never not be smashing these things with hammers. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, you gonna eat it now, buddy? Oh, shit. Damn it. Haha, got you ass. Whew. Alright. This place does go on. Okay, where can we go then? So there's the boss room door. Oops. Ah. Woo. It's a fun ride. Mm-hmm. This looks stinky. Uh-huh. Stupid bone shard. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Ooh, it didn't chase me. Oh, it is kind of chasing me. Uh-oh. Oh! Where you going now, buddy? Oh, I did it. Oh, man. This guy's guarding the switch, isn't he? Ah, crap. I don't know where any Light of Rossus is, or Sosis is. Okay, there's another one. Fantastic. Let's not mess with this. Woohoo! Hey, you have to go this way. We're near a level. I don't want to lose my runes again. Oh, shit! Get out of there! Where's the switch, damn it? Bastard. Like, no more, please? I don't see anything behind him. This is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. Alright, let's get all the stuff in here anyway. Oh, he's coming. I hear him. Lever? Nope. I guess not. Okay, in theory we can get him to come off of the edge. Whee! Oh, there he is. Perfect timing for these. Oh boy. Alright, what are we gonna hit him with? Hammer it? Okay. Come on, pal. What are you waiting on? Woo! He is the lever. What a jerk. Okay. Alright. You know, I'm really interested in going back for my levels. Ah, screw it. You know what? Let's do this. I only got one heal left, no physics, whatever. Plenty of magic heals, though. Go ahead and take on one of those. We'll put on some crab, we'll bring in Hank and Larry, it'll be fine. Whoa, it'll be delightful. Yeah. You know what? There's gonna be stupid skellies like right here too, isn't there? A Stake of America. Hooray. No, sir. Don't you be doing that. Mr. Fancy Pants. Okay. We should be alright. Let's eat some crab. Get Hank and Larry ready. Hank, Larry, take care of the ancient hero of Zamor, would ya? Got stuff to do. Yeah, so Gelmir's sorceries made short work of the ancient hero of Zelmir, Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff. Alright, well we got a couple of summons out of this particular deal, didn't we? Root resin. Nothing very special in terms of how this root catacombs terminates. Good for us. Hey, waifus. Just a little. I mostly wanted to take care of this hero's grave, which I guess we did. I didn't remember that it was one that involved the light of Rosus, as opposed to one of them damn chariots rolling around, you know. We found ourselves a couple of spirit ashes in here, Landell soldiers and that particular dragon knight. So let's see if we can find them. Here we are, Landell soldier ashes. Spirits of soldiers each equipped with a spear and a great shield. The soldiers of Landell fight their battles defensively. During the shattering, they were the ramparts that fortified the royal capital. These ones are really good, though. I should actually level them up and bring them in. Let's see. Who else did we get? Here he is. Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff. Hey, Glitzy, thanks for the hydrate and everything. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna crack one of these sodies. It's gonna have to be partial hydration. Was it Engval? No, it was Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff. Yeah. Honorable Knight of Landel, who was also a devout worshipper of the ancient dragons. His skills strike down foes with thunderbolts, the dragon's weapon of choice. Listen to the sound of my voice. Check out my new weapon. Weapon of choice. Yeah. Let's see. At the first defense of Landel, Kristoff earned the Hero's Honor Virtue Burial for the feat of capturing Godefroy the Grafted. Hey, we saw him earlier tonight. So he's the guy who put Godefroy in the Everjail. Neat. Let's hear it. I fought him earlier. I first tried, no damaged Godefroy. By the way, it was pretty cool. I outclassed him, of course. But we did, and we got actually a talisman that we're currently wearing from him, the Godfrey icon. Thanks for the lurk, Glitzy. I need to give you a shout out, don't I? Oh, and I need to give you a stretchy as well. Appreciate you. Absolutely, Glitzy. I demand people check out your content. Demand it. So yeah, we got the Godfrey icon from Godefroy. Was the reason Everjails exist in the first place. Prior to the shattering, the idea of a renegade demigod would have been a cataclysmic threat, but simply killing him was impossible due to the situation with destined death. I could see Everjails coming to use for that reason, for sure. I don't necessarily see its connection directly with Godefroy being the first one jailed, so to speak, because the first defense of Landel took place during the shattering. Well, I mean, I guess, you know, that doesn't mean the Rune of Death. In fact, actually, that supports you, now that I think about it, because the Rune of Death would have already been sealed during the shattering, and you wouldn't be able to kill demigods, necessarily, in the shattering. So I guess, yeah, that tracks. I was musing to myself earlier. God damn, leave them alone. Gosh, I'm sorry. I was musing to myself earlier the origins of the Everjail, in that they did appear to be recent construction, right? And most of their, and if not all, I guess, if we were to continue examining this, of their prisoners are people who were imprisoned for things that took place during the shattering, right? Gosh, I wonder if there's a comprehensive Everjail video out there. Oh look, the Grand Avenue. Or whatever we want to call it. So yeah, waifus, our travels over the great Altus Plateau took us north at the fork here instead of through the avenue like we went last time. And, you know, we just kind of meandered. We took a dive into the forested basin. Discovered an item that we had left behind. Nothing of too much significance. We decided to check out once again the Writhe Blood ruins and its surroundings, and the windmill pastures. The west windmill pasture, I believe it was the west, or was it the, no, it was the east windmill pasture, had misbegotten beating up nobles and stuff, as opposed to dancing crazy ladies like you have at West Windmill, Village Windmill, and Dominula, so on and so forth. Let's see. And from there, we went ahead and rode back up this road and approached the hero's grave, which you saw us finish. It's been kind of a lackadaisical thing. Everjail seemed to be made with gravity magic, and they also stop time. I was watching a video on that earlier, that Hawkshaw's color theory video, which got into how, you know, gravity magic in its most powerful forms actually brings time to a stop, etc. Let's see. The Everjail seems to be made with, time is compressed until it no longer moves, trapping the occupant. Yes, basically, right? And you can see the occupant emerging from a rift when you're in the, like, Everjail dimension or whatever. So it's definitely possible to repurpose an Everjail, since we see Blide get imprisoned in one. Given that those gravity ball things hang around them, I have to assume the Everjails harbor some kind of power that attracts these creatures. Probably a sorcery related to the Onyx or Alabaster Lords. The only weird thing is about the style of construction. I think they look like recent construction, if anything. Although they do have, you know, while we're talking, why don't we go look at an Everjail? Let's do it. Let's go look at an Everjail. We'll look at the one that Adon was in. This whole thing is a field trip, after all. Okay. So we gotta proceed up the way a little bit. Oh look, more revenants. Eat it, you jerks. Boy, I can't stand the revenants. They are trouble skis. What you guys got on the revenants, anyway? I don't really get them. I see them using omen-type wraith calling spells, right? Specifically referred to as wraiths in, like, the omen-type casting of it, right? I definitely took a weird way to this Everjail, didn't I? Possibly created by scholars of the Academy. There are no less than 3 Everjails in Liurnia, and the brick pattern of them is similar to stuff in the Academy. Would lend their stuff to their sorceress origin. Well, it would have to be, especially if they're using gravity sorceries, because then only a sorcerer could get it done, right? Where are we? Oh, jeez, we're far as hell away. Okay, here we go, doubling back. This particular Everjail we are approaching was occupied by Adon. I forget if he was called something else, but also we have vulgar militiamen right here. What do you know? And the truth is there was a contingent of vulgar militiamen guarding the Everjail containing Godefroy, even. So that's kind of interesting. I guess they're not really near it, but... Huh. Or no, they are near it. Check it out, they're still right here. In ambush. God, there's a lot of you. Adon, Thief of Fire, that's right. I believe you did. I believe you did. But feel free to reiterate, because I am actually having difficulty recalling the details. Okay, so here we are. We're in an Everjail. The Malefactor's Everjail, to be specific, Amente. And I guess it's also important to note that there isn't really any Golden Order or Erd Tree iconography icons involved in this thing. Closest we come is this central feature, but at the same time, this is clearly not an Elden Ring depiction, even though it is an example of not work. Ooh, and I'd like to draw attention to the fact that some of these scratches in between the main design are in fact not scratches. I'd be damned if they don't look a little bit like Greek letters. Almost looks like a depiction of a star in the center. Like the idea that the Vulgars live in a social structure similar to the Greenskins of Warhammer. Yes, I recall now. Let's see. The central crest is very reminiscent of stuff you see in the Bestial Sanctum, which would tie it to Farum Azula, if that's the case. In which case, these then could be some of the oldest structures in the lands between. Also, these guys, these little wormy dudes, right? What is their deal? Bonk. Bonk. Like, I understand, okay, sure, they're attracted to it, because gravity, but... And they have purple in their eyes. Let's see, I think they're kind of a living force field generator. I see what you... You caught me. You caught me texting you, SFEL. Right? And if they are, this guy needs to get back to work. What are you doing here, huh? What is your purpose? Why do you wriggle to and fro? Why is your eye bloodshot when it is not, and it does look like an organic eye, doesn't it? Ooh, it absolutely does. Ooh, yeah, that is a juicy organic eye. I don't know, when I see them glowing like this, they don't appear organic like organic eyes to me, right? Even though they look veiny and stuff, they look like they could be like a stone eye that's just glowing purple. I'm drinking that blue... Oh, it looks weird in the chroma key. The berry lemonade sun-kissed you gave me. Right? It's actually very good, SFL. I like it quite a bit. But yeah, they are organic eyes, aren't they? Never noticed that before. Ew. Like, organic and bloodshot. They remind me of those, like, eyeball bubblegum balls that you could get. So we see the Everjail worm crawling along aimlessly with its bloodshot eye. Perhaps its bloodshot eye means it can't see very well, and so it senses the Everjail but can't look at it. Let's go see if the other one looks the same. So what does that mean for the other constructed beings? I don't know. I think these are distinct. I think these are distinct, and they're definitely related to Everjails, but we see them other places too. We see big piles of them in a certain valley in Caelid. Which, you know what? We should go check that out. I haven't actually gone in here yet. I've avoided it because I know it's like an intensely difficult place, especially when you can first get to it. But I never did activate the well elevator that leads there. Like the idea that he's taking a union-mandated 30-minute lunch break. he's foraging. Yes, we do see that also, and there's an Onyx Lord as the boss in that particular mine. Here we are in the Siafa River. And we will spend the stone sword keys necessary to activate this lift at last. That's another one. Now that also puts it very early because, well, I think the Divine Towers come in the stratum that's directly adjacent to Farum Azula. That is to say, it was the next major style of architecture to be expressed in the lands between, and it was expressed by that of the people of the Eternal Empire. Man, this elevator is hauling ass. Also, the Eternal Cities were apparently banished underground during the Shattering. So this indicates that the wells were constructed after the Shattering, or at least during, and by the Nox, who were banished down here. Or down there, I should say. Right? And this leads you to wonder about, like, wow, the Nox are really capable architects. Because, yeah, when you go down to the Eternal Cities, you can tell that... you can tell that that they have been built up since their banishment. You know, their construction includes the ceiling of the cavern and so forth. Are the rock serpents a prototype puppet? Let's see. We know that the Nox were not widely interested in the concept of bodily autonomy. Well, that's true. They definitely had the one for all for one mentality. Oh, I don't know. I see them more as constructs, but, I mean, at the same time, that organic eye really throws everything off. Oh, wait. Before I mess up too badly, let's bounce back here and spend a level. Even more intelligence. Alright. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Historical Waifus, Havoc, darling. Appreciate you. Wowie zowie. Which reminds me, I guess I should shout y'all out. Yeah, that's awesome. We're going to shout out SFVL for starters, my lovely girlfriend. And main moderator. She gives me a mild ribbing for how I say that on stream, but oh yeah, hey, you did the alert for me, cool. All right, Burr, stay back, Burr. We might as well go with just comment. Yep. There we go. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's a powerful yell, Mr. Bear. Uh-oh. It's pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Please, everybody, get ready for an instant memory. Oh, type it into the chat, please. Fuzzy bears. Oh, my. did it. That alert spooked my dog. Ah, danger bears, indeed. What danger bear? I know nothing of no danger bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Alright, hold on. I gotta, do a thing here. Do a thing here. And do a thing here. And do that. Sure. That'll do. Going once, going twice, going thrice. And there we go, we got it. I want to find a chat who's responsible. I want to find who's responsible for Rune Bears and just have a chat. Yeah, Rune Bears, huh? So for sure, Rune Bears. All right, Circuit, thank you so much for the redemption. That was you, right? Yeah, cool. Not just saying stuff. All right, it's the 18th. There it is. Finger creepers suck, but I actually hate the bears worse. All right, wow, what a great photograph. I'm sure it'll always bring back the fondest of memories. Posting it now. And Circuit. Bam, got you. Shout out, Vriska. And this was your friendly neighborhood disco redemption. Join the Discord, won't we? And, you know, follow along as we raise money under the name PSI Hope. And, you know, I don't really keep a posted schedule, so, you know, being on there lets you know when. Usually I'll announce at some point during the day if I'm going to go live and with what, and so on and so forth. That kind of stuff. But thanks for the redemption, Circuit. And it looks as if we earned a stone sword key. Alright, well. Oh, real quick. I've been down here before. There is one of those living star creatures. Hey, wake up! What a jerk. Ooh, that hits it pretty hard. Oh, need a little bit more juices. We do not applaud the Graven School. What's the Graven School? I don't remember. All kinds of roots here, huh? You suppose the roots of the Erd tree? It is interesting that there's this great split here. I wonder what the nature of this chasm is, and if it predates or postdates, you know, events in the timeline. Alright, here's once again our wormy pals. Piles and otherwise. Here they're not looking anywhere in particular, are they? They're kind of just looking all around. Hard to tell what their deal is. What's their drop again? I think it's just ruin fragments, right? Yeah. Okay, ruin fragments are specific, though. Wait, what was that? What was that? Oh, wait. Oh, we woke up that golem over there. That's cool. So anyway, ruin fragments... Where are they? Ah, here we go. Ruin fragments are specific to Farum Azula, now aren't they? Stone fragment found near places where ruins have fallen from the sky. These shards of stone are believed to have once been part of a temple in the sky. And these are associated with Farum Azula. The walls appear to have been ripped apart with some force instead of being... Yeah, and therefore exposing the roots and everything. So that's definitely a Christian. And there is no, like, river flowing through here, that's for sure. Here I come. And I got a gavel of Haima for you. Hee. What are you doing? Oh, he's doing his fire attack. Spiked Palisade Shield. Incredible. Some great arrows. Jesus, look at those things. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. There we go, knocked him down. Pass it around. There we go. Rock serpents might have done it. They couldn't have been talk about 1,000 years. What do you mean, those little dudes? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody would have stopped them. Somebody would have been, hey, those rock serpents are digging a chasm. Anyway, we found this area for what it's worth. If I recall, this is where you can do a little bit of fighting with spirits that are represented that the game uses, I believe, other player data to create these spirits. Oh, he rumbled. Okay. Well, let's do one of them. A Knight of the Great Jar. Ooh, he's using the Bloodhound thingamajiggy. Alright. Oh, well, I mean... I was paying attention. It's not exactly the best battlefield. Yeah, I'll say. Okay. Oh, it's dark. I can't see. Also, I believe these golems respawn every time, which is annoying. Yeah. Ah, that's how that works. go. Boy, he shot the wrong way. Alrighty. Is he going to continue shooting at us? Or is he going to give it up? He's going to continue, isn't he? Well, this doesn't complicate things any. Alright, buddy. Let's do it again. Oh, shit. Hold on. Ugh. Ow! Well, I'm basically fighting myself here. And yeah, being worried about that golem down there sucks. I don't think I'm gonna do this no more. These golem giants seem to be used a similar capacity to bone giants, where they're either used... Yeah. Yep, one or the other. Up front, sweeping away the crowd, or in the back, bombarding with our artillery. Huh. Well, I think I'm gonna call it for now, gang. Oh, thanks for the compliment on the shoit. I don't think I have the steam left in me to do this fortress. Although, well, it's not that big a fortress. Okay, yeah, alright. Let's go do this fortress. I had been meaning to, because I have reason to believe Warrior Jar Alexander is in the vicinity. And this is also a place where the fire monks, I believe, have taken... Oh boy. Have taken up residence. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. That's what I had recalled. It is a particularly tough enemy, though. As I recall. Oh, ho, 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 briar magic. Not good. Not good at all. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I forgot about the briar magic. Yeah, I'm tired, gang. I think we're gonna call it. My brain too sluggish to think too much harder. Oh, look. That guy's wearing a bowl on his head. Anyway, let's see. Is there any reason to go back to Round Table Hold? I mean, besides spirit tuning. Yeah. I still think that Blood Star is an outer god since it has incantations requiring faith. You mean, is that the stuff with the briar sorceries? I actually haven't found any briar sorceries yet, now I think about it. So I'm looking forward to running into those eventually.